Alright, world. They finna lock me up, so I need y'all to have the whole story, the real story, before they try to slam me. So Saturday, I pick up my grandma. She called me crying. She said that they bullying her at the nursing home. My mom also called me, told me go over there. I go over there. So, grandma, what they were doing to you at the nursing home when you called me crying?
They tell lies.
Yeah.
All lies, they always tell lies.
And you were telling me about you said it was two people in the house that were bullying you?
Yep, two of them was going to gang up on me. I really had me to the other one. And I didn't even know until somebody told me there.
Yeah.
That they're going to beat me up.
And you went.
No reason. I just sat there and sat there. No reason at all. I didn't do nothing.
And what happened when you told the staff about it?
They didn't care. They didn't seem to care.
They didn't care?
No, they wanted me. They didn't care. They don't care there.
You said some of the staff members call you names.
Yeah.
What did they say to you?
They just, all that they call me like that. Nobody called me that. They always have filthy names for everybody.
Yeah? Oh, they call everybody names there?
Sometimes they do, and they argue with them and all that.
Yeah. Now, can you tell me anything else about how they treating you at the nursing home?
Bad. I don't want to live there no more. I want my kid to take care of me or somebody to take care of me.
Alright, so you called me on Saturday. I came and picked you up. They packed up 2 days of clothes and 2 days of medication. And they came in, they gave it to me. It wasn't no problem. So you came and hung out with me. We had a good weekend, right?
Oh yeah, I always have a good weekend with you or whatever.
I took off work on Sunday to spend the day with my grandma. So
my daughter told me to go by you, call you.
So Monday came around, right? And I asked you, I said, Grandma, would you like to go back to the house or you want to stay here another night?
Yeah, I think, no, I don't want to go there. I want to stay here. I don't want to ever go there.
Alright, so
Never.
I called them and I asked them if she could stay a couple more nights. They said yes. They packed 2 days of clothes and 2 more days of medication. They gave that. These medications ain't up till tomorrow. So I go pick that up, no incident. Next day, I get a phone call from the police asking me if you're all right, and they're here to do a wellness check. And I asked them, I said, why would you need to do a wellness check? She's all right. I mean, everything's good. Is anything wrong?
I'm always fine with you or Mom.
Yeah. So you've been eating, you've been taking your medication, you've been watching TV, you've been having fun.
Yeah.
We got Amazon Prime on pause right now.
And we went to Lakefront.
Yeah, we went to the lake.
All over the place.
Yeah, we had fun.
Yeah, the time.
You got to see me fly the drone?
Yep.
Man.
The time I had time.
If my grandma has an issue, she know I'm going to come running. She know I'm going to drop everything to come running. I will be there for my grandmother like she has always been there for me. So, back to the story. The next day, the police calling me. And I'm like, everything all right? They call the social worker on three-way. And she's separate from the house, I guess.
She's there in the house, too.
But, yeah, I guess she works, I guess it's a different company, and they come through, they trying to say they not affiliated, even though they work together every day.
Yeah.
Anyways, when the police called me, they called the lady on three-way. And I'm like, you guys got my phone number. Why are you having the police call us? Everything's all right, you know. I really feel like you guys are putting my life in danger by putting police into something that has nothing to do with police.
Police don't have nothing to do with us.
So, I came to rescue my grandma from y'all. Police ain't got no problem with what I did. They told me, I don't know why they called us. This is not a police matter. If anything, this is a civil problem. I said, cool. All right. Have a nice day. So I called a nursing home right after that and to make sure everything's all right. I'm like, hey, the police called. I don't know why. Everything okay? You guys got my number, right? And the lady, what you call it? She starts getting a little slick, and she's like, well, she should have been back. I'm like, excuse me? What do you mean she should have been back? I just got clothes and medication for her last night. How you gonna say she should have been back? Who said that? You know? I was gonna bring her back today, and that was yesterday. So, after I corrected her on that, she started getting real slick with me. And I said, hold on. I see what my grandma go through every day. Like, you showing me in 5 minutes what my grandma go through every day. You know? I can't even talk to you without you getting slick to me. I said, what's your name? She said, Ruby. Now, keep in mind, her name is Sierra, and the name of the place is Ruby Castle. So her name is not Ruby. She telling me her name Ruby. And I'm like, yeah, you was like your job a lot, Ruby. You know what I mean? She was like, when you pull up, I'ma beat your cracker ass, bitch. I swear to God, this is what she said to me on the phone. I caught her off guard. I laughed. I'm not going to go back and forth with this lady. I said, I hope you like unemployment. I got this all recorded. So after I did that, I hung up. Boop. I called her supervisor immediately. I will post the phone records to show y'all. I have called her supervisor immediately. I said, hey, I was going to drop my grandmother off today. But after this phone call, I'm a little concerned about doing that. I said, this lady just, I repeated what I just told y'all. This lady just said this to me. So she don't tell me nothing about she gonna look into it, none of that stuff. She don't say none of that stuff. And I'm like, you know you're not gonna take my issue serious? And no, she wouldn't. She wouldn't. I reported, I told her, like, this girl made a threat towards me. So I guess she went over to Miss Sierra and said, this guy said you were threatening him. Is that true? Of course. What is she going to say? I ain't threatening him. He threatened me. And that's all it took right there. Her saying that I threatened her. Let me tell y'all something. I don't threaten people. If it's something I'm going to do, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to give you a heads up. None of that. I don't threaten people. Especially no woman. I don't even know who this lady is. At this point, I don't even know what she looks like, what her name is. She telling me her name is Ruby. And why would I threaten somebody and immediately call their supervisor? Does that make sense? I'm going to call somebody to file a complaint, but I threaten somebody. How? How is that possible? So, I came to protect you, Grandma. I told you you could stay. You know what I mean? I could take you home whenever you want. It's just the way that they treating you, and ain't nobody got your back. Like, I don't know what to do. At this point, I feel like I bring you back there, they're going to retaliate against you now. You know the way?
Oh, yeah, they always do. When somebody come back.
And then, second shift, they ain't got no better attitude. I called him, and it's like, she just, a motor, she just da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, excuse me. You know, I'm just trying to ask a question. Can I please get a question in? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, look, I don't know what the issue is, but y'all just unprofessional. All that, like, y'all mean. This lady had the nerve to say that she didn't give me the medication the second time I came. When I came to pick up the medication, she said she did not give me the medication, and then changed her story and said that she did. But I don't understand how the police involved to begin with. When y'all giving me medication, clothes, y'all giving me this stuff. I don't get it. And now I gotta turn myself in. I gotta go to MSDF to spend an undetermined amount of time in the only max security prison they consider left in Wisconsin. So while I'm working at the radio station, doing my business and working at the phone company, while I got all these obligations, while I'm fighting for my son, while I'm trying to protect my grandmother, during all this, I gotta turn myself in. So they can lock me up for an undetermined amount of time and decide whether they want to release me or not. I ain't got no charges. I ain't got no bail. It's all investigation, and they gonna spin it 100 ways, and at this point, there's nothing I can do about it. And I'm not just the one that's suffering. The people around me suffering. Like I said, I try to get my son back. I got court coming up. That's very important. I work very hard for that. I got a newborn baby, 9 months. I got my grandmother. I got not a job, I got a career. And I have to put all this stuff on hold for an undetermined amount of time while I'm in the prime of my life. Last time I went away for 47 days. And that was off of a complete stranger off Facebook calling and saying he got his baby mama tied up in the basement. They went to my baby mama house. She answered the door, told them, I'm fine. I don't know what that is. Somebody stole my phone. Somebody must be, I don't know what's going on. They still took me to jail for investigation for 47 days. I lost a lot in them 47 days. I had came home. I had to get a new job. I was behind on rent. I had to stay where I didn't want to stay because the situation. You expecting somebody to pay for the time they missing. Whole time they not making no income. But you gotta not just make up for that. You gotta work twice as hard. With everything I'm doing, it takes me 3 jobs to stay afloat. And I still ain't at the quality of the life that I like to be in. So imagine what another 47 days gonna do. I know it don't sound like a lot to some people, I did 6, whatever, don't matter. And look, every single day is setting me back. Every single day is a day I gotta make up for. And I'm just trying to do what's right for my grandma. And grandma, you got your own free will. I'm not forcing you to be here. You can be wherever you want. You could be at the house. You could be, we can go get something to eat. Whatever. We having fun. We can do whatever you want. And if you want to go back to the house, I'll take you there at any time. But you told me how they treat you. And I came there to help you. So, I don't know. It's one of the most frustrating things in my life. I'll do anything in the world for
I
this woman.
just don't want you to go in jail. You didn't do nothing. You didn't say nothing.
I know, but they gotta take me in for investigation.
It's terrible, terrible.
Yeah, I know. Anything else you want to say about that nursing home before I turn this off?
That nursing home is bad. They treat you bad. They cuss and swear. I hate that. I hate that.
Yeah, I don't like the way they treat y'all either, man. They not concerned. They more concerned with covering stuff up than actually taking care of you. Hey, she was there for the first 6 months, and I didn't even know that they give you guys a grocery list. I was buying your groceries for more than 6 months. And then she said, oh, we take care of that. Well, my grandma likes Diet Coke, Sprite, and lightly salted potato chips. Why she? Hey, man, elder abuse is real. These nursing homes, they got nobody to answer to for other people that want to cover it up. And the system up here is bogus. The fact that I could go in there for just allegations. Literally anybody could say anything in the world, and they gotta lock me up to investigate it in America.